That boy 52, looking like he's 25. See, people don't get that close up on him. They don't let you really see his face. It's small, a person that wears glasses is hiding something. Okay, but I'm hiding. I know. When you're handsome, a lot of men will envy you. And a lot of women will love you. Because your eye candy. No Diddy. Just give me all this, it's the truth. Come on, man. I walk in the room. Anywhere I go. Y'all look at me. Who that? I can look serious. I still got the handsomeness. No Diddy. Had a ball yesterday too. But I left my phone at my crib with the videos on it. But my mom's phone got the videos on it. But I gotta get my hair cut. I got to do it again. If I'm not leaving tomorrow, I'm leaving Saturday. But I was gonna leave on the 7th, I'm leaving on the 8th. So I gotta get my hair cut. Ready for my trip. Yeah. I got a good one for y'all today. I'm getting my hair cut, but look, let me show y'all something. Get my hair cut today, right? Now, see, y'all know, see, this that good shit. You can tell somebody got good hair, no Diddy, but look, see that? That's not naps. If I braid this up, I'll shut it down. But I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna just get the waves, wave him up. I talked to all my grandsons yesterday. Well, not all of them. One of my daughter's kids, I talked to all her sons. They love me, man. They love their grandfather, boy. One of my grandsons, he love the eagle because he know I like eagles. So we're going on my trip. I'm gonna get them all something anyway, a gift, and mail it to them. They live down in North Carolina. My 5-year-old grandbaby, my granddaughter, my little heart. And my daughter Hakeem, they all have my heart tonight. They just act just like me. Big image. That's how I know my people's alright. They got my DNA, they got my looks. Do or die, bitch. And I'm not sneaky. Suck ass YouTubers on here can't fuck with me. I'm thorough, nigga. My ladies niggas too. These niggas looking older, not me. I don't look older. I look stronger. Let's go. Hello world, I'm just here to make you think. This CEO Philly Trenches Hockey Raw. Coming at you live and direct with exclusive bonus video. I'm going to take y'all back to the 1980s. And take y'all down to After Midnight. Right? Now, I'm going to take y'all to Philly Street Legends page and show y'all this video. Right? And I'm going to show it over and over again. But while I'm showing it, I'm going to break down some shit that happened back then. And y'all going to see my twin brother picture on there. as well as the thumbnail that y'all see, they got that off my page. You understand me? They wanted me to say something through Instagram, but I don't know how to use that Instagram shit for us. I could send the pictures, but he wanted me to send the pictures and say something with it. I don't know how to do all that. You understand me? I don't know how to do all that. And if I could, y'all hear my voice. Y'all hear my voice on other people's shit. Like American Confidential, Philly Confidential ball, breaking all the shit down. Y'all hear me on the Kabani Savage video. You know what I mean? When the ball was, you know what I mean? And on the, y'all hear me on the Kabani Savage video. And y'all hear me on the Hammer video. Two major drug lords in Philadelphia. And they used my content to break down H story, which is Hammer, and Kabani Savage story. Why were they using my content? I'm going to tell you why. Because it was tied to everybody in the city. You know what I mean? Now, Kabani Savage is out off death row. And he's going to be the one breaking down all that. And they're going to interview him. And they're going to ask him, what the boy Philly Trenches say, you know what I mean? You know you and all that. He was at a situation where, you know what I mean, they wanted you. Because he was there when my peoples wanted me to slime ball my folks. About 18 ounces of coke. I said, I'm not doing that. That's half a bird. Why would I take my brother, my twin brother, last girlfriend family under for half? They had the money. They had the money. They had the money, and they wanted to buy. They wanted to buy some shit off my peoples, and I was middleman. And my peoples wanted me to take my twin brother folks for bad while Kabani was standing there. And I was like, what? I said, no, I'm not taking them for bad. For one, that was like my brother's wife. For two, I used to go, I mean, with her niece, Kia. You know what I mean? Tali and Tyron's sister. You know, they wanted to do some business with me. And I mean, this girl was my girl at one time. Plus, she used to always call me when I was in juvenile placement and all that. And she was in placement at the same time. So we was calling each other and all that. And got together on the streets and all that. And so why would I slime ball? You know? And then after Kabani left, he said, damn, Kabani had all that money in the trunk. $150,000. I didn't want to tell you because I thought you was going to take it from me. Me. Take it from him. And the city is saying he's the boogeyman. So if the boogeyman will get robbed, then that means whoever the boogeyman get robbed from is really the boogeyman. Just let that sink in. I'm gonna let y'all see this video. Y'all gonna see my twin brother. This is Philly Street Legends video on a page. And you're gonna see my twin brother. And this is after midnight in the 1980s. When it was on 10th and Spring Garden. Now as you see, going through all the pictures. Right? You're going to see my twin brother right now. That's my twin brother right there. Mikey Raw. Big Ben and them. Now, everybody from all over the city. That's J-Mo. Southwest Boys. You understand me? Little Bucky. Southwest. I can't really see who this is, though. These are boys from Abbots Falls or East Falls. This Richard Allen. And we're going to get to all that. Because every picture I know, after y'all see it, I'm going to freeze it. I'm going to break down the story behind it. You know? You understand me? See how I used to wear them coats and all that? Now we're going to get to this. He got the Gucci's on and all that. Everybody in the city used to come to this club. My cousin Booney, Jim, Richard Allen niggas. You know what I mean? What's going on? He ain't keep it a bean. Yeah, damn though. Let me give you a wrench, man. Yeah, you know, every time I had my other channel was up. You understand me? What's up, Aaron? Had the other channel up, right? I had the other channel up. Them niggas put the monkey wrench on me, and they closed him down, and my shit was about to rise up again. You know what I mean? So, no diddy. So then I had to put 2 more channels up. Philly Trenches, Trench City, 215, and Trench World, 215. I got to put some more videos on my other Trench video. My Trench, what's that? Trench World 215. I gotta put more what's the name on that? Hold up. Commercial won't come on. Give me a second, y'all. I'm about to go back on them videos. I'm gonna break this shit down to y'all. But you know, niggas was hating on me because I'm the real deal, man. And they, you know why they hating on me? Because I'm the real deal as far as Philly content. Because I was there. These dudes, they get on the internet and want to talk about Philly, right? Hearing it from somebody else. And then they break it down, trying to get their little money up and all that. But I'm not on here for money. I'm just on here to reminisce, to let y'all know about how Philly was, so that past won't be forgotten. Because the 1930s, 1940s, 1950s, don't nobody know about that shit in Philadelphia. Because they ain't got no, you know what I mean? They ain't save it. They ain't got the pictures and all that. Or if they do, they ain't showing it. So I said, fuck it. I'm from the 1960s, 1970s, 1980s era. So let me talk about that shit. You know what I mean? Let that shit be documented so when motherfuckers go online, they like, damn, this how Philly was back then. And then people like, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Then people call them from jail and like, yo, y'all watching the ball Philly trenches? And everybody in jail watch me. It's like, damn, I'm like a source of information that people want to know. People want to remember. The memories of motherfucker, you know what I mean? But you got people on here, you know what I mean, instead of joining forces or paying homage, they want to throw a little monkey wrench and tell these fucking YouTube police on me. But I got something for y'all. I got the content. So let's go. You know, my birthday was yesterday. I left my phone at my house. So I'm at my mom's crib. Boom, because my mom's sick, so I got to be over here a lot. I mean, my mother's my everything. So back and forth for damn near 9 months. Y'all been seeing me. So I left my phone at the crib with the pictures on it, videos on it. My mom got in her phone. I sent it to her. But I'm in a rush because I got to get my hair cut. But let me finish showing y'all this shit. It's after midnight, right? Now, you see how the females used to dress? The hairstyle, cheesing and all that, the leather jackets and all that. And they got their little, see these sweatshirts right here? That's, I think gotta be from the Gap. That's how the Gap clothes was. The Gap was a big name brand clothes back then. You understand me? Got the Nikes on, the hats, the bad boy hats. You understand me? You on the wall, taking a picture. Everybody was somebody took a picture on the wall. Now, I don't know who these Husky boys is. They might be like some type of bodyguard niggas or something. I don't know. But the names at the bottom, maybe they somebody else. I don't know. But that was at the midnight. All right, now these boys right here, they from the city. But I don't know what part because I can't. Now, you see the shirt he got on though? This 1988 because that's that Olympic shit that niggas used to wear, the Olympic out of city blue. I had the one with the boy had the skis. Shit cost $100. The shirt cost $100 and the pants cost something else. But we used to wear that. I just wore that shit up at USA Skate Ring. The whole outfit. Because in 1988, we had the Olympics. And they had the Olympic Adidas shit. Yep. And it looked like he got a troop jacket on or something. I don't know what the fuck kind of jacket he got on. We about to see this shit right now. Now, I'm not sure if this is somebody I know from down North Philly or not, but I can't really see their faces. But you see they got the Alpinas on. I mean, the jackets, they had the leather jackets they had on. The hats. Out of, them hats right there out of Showcase. Now this is my twin brother. Y'all see Mikey. My twin brother with the Eddie Bauer ski jacket on. Tan joint cost $350 at the Eddie Bauer shop. Mikey went and stole that jacket. I know my brother. I mean, cause when I came home from Glen Mills, he had all that gear for me. He had the Eddie Bauer blue slacks on. He got the shoddy glasses. We was going to the mall, steal them to like $20. We steal them joints. And he got the Chicago Bull hat on backwards. The snapback joints from Showcase, the $20 hats. That's from 15th and York. That's drag with the big dookie rope on with the Nike jacket on. That's Big Ben behind him. Big Ben had that big iced out ring on, the big bracelet on. Yeah, I mean, drug lord behind my brother. Now, dig this. He got his own corner, 15th and York. He had like 16th, which used to be more near, and damn near 17th and Jefferson. This thing was getting a lot of money, right? This 88, I'm on a home pass. We've only 15. This boy got his own corner. He got his own corner. And guess what we all got in common with them too? They part of the Wolf Pack. They be at the shows with us, knocking motherfuckers out, robbing motherfuckers and all that. All on the trains and all that. Just that's Big Ben. Just because niggas get money, they don't mean they won't take money. And man, Mikey in the front of the pack. And we on this motherfucking street legend joint, cause we go on there, man, my twin brother go on there, I'm on the home pass from Glen Mills. And everybody in there, that's somebody. And we all team up, everybody from North got on that wall and took that picture. Now I'm on that picture, but this is half the picture, cause you can see Doc is right here. He got the Pelly on, and I'm on the other side of Doc. I had the Super Tims on. That's Big Head right there. Had the Super Tims on. Had the Lacaze Portis sweatsuit on. And I had the Eddie Bauer wool jacket with the leather brown patches on the elbows. And I had a Philly bad boy hat on. All black ski hat I had on because I was woofing. Yeah. Yup. And these brothers right here, it's like probably 88 too. But I remember that sweat. They said he got this out of City Blue. He got the velour sweatsuit on. I don't know if it's Christopher Velour. But this one, I used to tell you I had the velour sweatsuit on. Velour sweatsuits was a big thing in the city. Feli's, Dior's. You get bought out of Boys of City Blue. You know what I mean? I don't, maybe they took the board. Maybe he ratted or something. That's why he got his face blocked out. Now this next picture coming up gonna be Richard Island niggas. Well, not these boys right here. Yeah, my main man in the middle, he look familiar. That's, forget where they from though. Now this is Southwest. 58th and I think King Sesson. That's J-Mo. Salone, Bucky cousin. Salone, I just seen Salone in Buffet. Salone and J-Mo made the book, made the joint Telemade by little Bucky Davis story. That's the, I don't know if this little Ben right here, but this boy right here, you can't really see his face. He was up at Slayton Farms with me. You know, Southwest niggas, you know what I mean? They came to after midnight. Just JBM. JBM niggas. This JBM up Southwest though. Now you see how the females was though? Check them out. You know what I mean? The leather jackets. They got the hair like the salt and pepper. Spinderella hairstyles. Earrings. I ain't gonna lie, man. Back in the day, man, when they girls start doing their hair like that, cause remember back in the day, females just wrap their hair up. They use their own hair. But when they start doing this style with the earrings, yo, that shit was something else, man. They used to wear their long leather jackets. She got a long leather on the tan joints. Peep what she got on her feet, though. She got the black high top Gucci's on. She fucking them up, though. She fucked them up. She got that fly ass motherfucking leather jacket on, right? Boom, with the high top black Gucci's. She give them the Air Max Nikes with the Guess jeans on, with the butter. Main man in the middle with the females. You understand me? She got that suede leather on, suede and leather. One thing I say, man, females from the trenches, they came the fuck out, though. You understand me? This little Bucky Davis, you know what I mean, with Southwest youngins that was in JBM up there with him. Now you see this jacket he got on? He got this out of City Blue. It's a Feli. See the F on the sleeve? I had the blue. My joint was like this, but it was blue, red, and a little white, but it was mainly blue. It was like all this was mainly blue. And I had red and white in it. My motherfucking brother got mad at me one day, right? And he ripped it up, man, with a knife or something. I was mad as shit. That motherfucker was right up on the top. In City Blue, they had the coats hanging up top. I said, I want that. Went right up in that motherfucker. 15 years old, I bought that bitch. 15 years old, I bought that motherfucking jacket, man. It was like the beginning of 88. You know? New Year's 88, I went there and bought that fucking coat. Mikey wanted to wear that bitch bad. I would not let him wear it. And he got mad at me. You see how they got the sweaters on? Suede jackets. Probably out of Trends too. Or the Chameleon. He had them fucking glasses on, fly ass frames, Boston leading hat on. He was doing his thing. These boys right here. See how he got the Olympic shirt on? That Olympic shit was rocking. Niggas wearing that Olympic shit. It's 88. That's when everybody was rocking this shit. He got the money in his hand. See, he got the bread out. You ain't peep game. He got that mitt in his hand. You know, that cameraman made a lot of fucking money down at midnight. I forget these boys either from East Falls or Abbotsford. Remember, I always talk about I had the leather possum coat on. I was talking about this coat right here. This is a leather possum. You can wear it on either side. You can wear it on this side, showing the leather, or you can wear it on the reverse side. You can wear it on the reverse side, wearing the possum. I had the joint, but the zipper had broke. So I used to always wear the bitch either way, but mainly this side, but I show off. Up at USA skate ring, I wear it on the possum side. But I had this on, and in a velour sweatsuit or anything. You can wear anything with this motherfucker. That thing, it's on a $700 coat, $700 coat, and them hats. You know what I mean? From Showcase. And this is a Richard Allen picture. This little Angelo, he got life, right? And my cousin Derek. Derek just came home from the feds and went right the fuck back. Now, little Angelo, he was in the JBM, right? He was down there with my twin brother. But Angelo had a gambling problem. So they let him out to M, and then he started doing other shit. And then when I had that Benz in 91, I went and got Angelo. That's Doc. Doc is the reason why we got down Richard Allen, him and his brother. His brother Shawnee Mack. See, Doc had the long level on. When I tell you when the USA skating ring, and them niggas from Germantown gave us some problems, it was me, my twin brother, Angelo, my cousin Pooh, and my cousin Boo Boo. Angelo got on the phone, right? And when he got on the phone, he called Doc. And Doc, and it was Doc, and probably a few of these niggas. It's Richard Allen. There's some niggas from Richard Allen. That's Paul in the middle with the big hand bone on, with the straw in his mouth. This the boy Mazan. He had the clothing line that looked like a hand, Mazans. Yeah. He got this, he from Richard Allen. So they're all in the Richard Allen joint. So when we was up USA skating ring, right? He came up there with the long lever on, but he had a different long lever. And he had Mel with him. He had Butchie, D Dollar. He had who else he had with him? Marv. All these all niggas was shooters. They came up there, them niggas scared to death. Doc was like, which one of you niggas representing something? Yo, them niggas scared to death with Doc. Doc from Levinars. He was a hell of a basketball player back in the day. But he was a gangster too. We came down Richard Allen with him. 13 years old, 10 years old. We went down like 10, 11 years old because we was boosting. We used to go down Richard Allen and sell our clothes. We started hustling down there. Mikey was in there at the midnight, right? He had this leather and suede Chicago Bull coat on, cost $700 from Trends too, but he stole it. I mean, 11 Fur Ranch. He stole the coat. But then he started robbing motherfuckers in the shit and ran after midnight, but he took this picture before they locked him up. He had the all black Timberlands on, the ones that come up, you know, the high ones that come all the way up damn near your calf. He had them joints on, black Levi jeans on, and that 11 suede Chicago Bull jacket on with the bull on the back. 11 suede cost $700, and that Chicago Bull jacket on. He sent me that picture. I was in Glen Mills, and they locked him up right in there because they robbed these people on the sub. And I think it was a white lady, and the white lady, they gave him the description what Mikey had on, because Mikey had the whole South Philly with him. Wilson Project, and then a couple of them got locked up with Mike. They came in there, man, and locked Mikey the fuck up, man. He the only one that the police went in this club and stormed in there and locked up. Now, when the Public Enemy came there, it was like a big-ass fight or something. That's that picture I showed you, my twin brother on it. That's the night that Public Enemy came, and the police ran up in there, had guns. We run out of there. As soon as I come out of there, had the guns like pointing at us. But it was like a commotion. And something must have jumped off. But when they came in there and locked somebody up like that, they took my brother out of there. If you was there that night, Mikey got locked up. Mikey got locked up in that joint. But this is Lil Angelo. Yup. Angelo, his sister Carmen. And a brother named Poppy. Yup. His name is really Poppy. Poppy and Angelo. And their mom used to house the dice games down Richard Allen. She was the bookie. She used to house dice games. And that's why I think he got addicted to that shit. You know? But he was in a JBM. And I had that red Benz, 91. I had Angelo with me, man. We was riding all over the city. He's up the hikes with me, too. Yup. Motherfucker. Richard Allen. You know, Richard Allen is like a couple of blocks away from After Midnight. So that was really like our spot. You know what I mean? This JBM. Young boys up there. Woodland Avenue, 52nd and Woodland, all the way up to like 55th. So boys on 54th Street, 52nd and Warrington, the Deli, Kelly, Lil Nell, and all them. You know what I'm saying? If I had my phone on me, I could show y'all these pictures of them when they was in probably in some club, but it wasn't at the midnight. You know what I mean? But yeah, though, this boy right here came. He started dealing with my man, baby mom, when he went to jail. Got a daughter by it. My man came home and right at that, got his girl back and everything. Yup. See, the thing is, when y'all see these JBM boys from Southwest, that was like them pretty boys, no diddy. Even though me and Mikey was pretty boys, we was really treacherous in the trenches though. These boys was like just the face with little Bucky, but the treachery behind that, you know what I mean? They might have had to bust their gun, but they wasn't the ones that was like really, you know what I mean, treacherous like we was treacherous. Not saying they wasn't treacherous, but they wasn't that. Now see the sweatsuits? Niggas still was rocking them. Like 86, 87, 88. You understand me? I ain't really sure 89 though. She's just wearing a jacket. So I don't know, but this gotta be like 87. 87. Because they opened this joint in 87. Because the other one was on Cherry Street. Our first one after midnight, Shawnee Mac, Doc Brother, we was walking through. And, you know, we used to get in free because Paul used to be the host. He used to run it. And Paul used to work downtown, but they had to have the midnight job. And he used to see us with our wolf pack. So he used to let us in free. So we getting there free. He passed me some syrup from 17th and Jefferson. I took a sip of that shit. And my fucking leg, one of my legs almost gave up under me. It almost fell and everything. That shit made me dip. I'm like, yo, I ain't never want that shit no more. You know what I mean? I know him though. And both of them. I can't forget. I can't remember what. Damn, they. I ain't forget. That's fucked up. Fucked up. This a younger version of him. Another JBM picture. Same boys from the other picture y'all seen. Just more of them. You know what I mean? Storm Lydell. You know what I mean? This the boy Lydell I was talking about. The one on the other picture. He got baby by my people's baby mom. You know, he's doing their thing, getting their money, holding it down, hustling, selling that shit out there allegedly. At the midnight, he come down in the Volvos and all them other type of fly cars. The JBM, the yellow Volvos, the brown Volvo with the motherfucking rag top, the Cherokee with the Louis Vuitton rag top. He, if I ain't mistaken, he the first one I was seeing with the JBM. One of them, somebody came down there 86, 87 with a JBM, a Bronco Jeep with the words JBM on the back of the tire joint. It had like, you know how you cover the tire? It was covered and it was like custom made, said JBM. I think it was MCM. And the boy was going Rochelle, JJ's sister. I was going with Rochelle niece, Pepper. And Mikey was going with Rochelle's sister, the girl Rusty. And that's how we got that Rich Island in the game for us selling. Mikey was hustling with Brady and JJ. And the boy had the Jeep. And just when JJ was like, that's JBM. I'm like, oh, all right. I knew it. We knew about JBM, but ain't nobody never see who they was. 87. Man, Mike can get down with JBM in 89. But the names was random. Niggas getting money. JBM niggas was getting money. See, he got feet the Gucci's. Niggas was stepping, man. Look like a Gap shirt. I ain't even sure. Now look at the coats. Now, Eddie Bauer. We used to wear the down jacket. Eddie Bauer, the Triple Goose, the joint from Algo Birds, the Eddie Bauer hats, the ski hats, the ski jackets. You know what I mean? Eddie Bauer, ski, yeah. We wore that shit. One thing about Philly, man, we all wore glasses and fly-ass frames. Gazelles, 951 Gazelles, 905 Gazelles, 901 Gazelles. Alpinas, Porsche designs. Come on, man. It's the 80s, baby. If it ain't Eddie, it's Petty. We used to wear Eddie Bible. If it ain't Eddie, it's Petty. It's either Abbots Fall or East Falls. But you see, they got on the leather jackets, the big ass chains with the piece on it. It's gold right there, man. Panky and Tay, they used to come up in there, but them niggas had, Panky and them niggas had, you see how his chain is? Them niggas ropes, right? Was no bullshit. I ain't making this shit up either, man. Look at this. I'm gonna show you something. See this right here? This is like a hold up. This is an eyeglass case. That shit was like probably looked like two of these, two like thick wise. A fucking piece, right? With a fish anchor. You know the niggas had a little fish anchor. All drug dealers always get that anchor piece, right? This motherfucking anchor piece was like the size of this piece. Had diamonds and shit in it, right? His brother had the piece like this, but it was an Indian face with the fucking feathers, Indian pearls and diamonds all up in the face, all up in the feathers. I'm like, damn, them niggas was getting money. You know who helped him get it though, man? Mikey. We was up in the crack house selling that shit out that crack in 88 up Erie Avenue. You know, we part of $1 million situation though. This must be the summertime. You know what I mean? It's always a short nigga in the front. I don't know if that's little Marty or not, but he got the Gucci's on. You understand me? Little nigga. I don't know what the fuck he got on the suspenders though. Yeah. But yeah though, man. See, niggas be sleeping on short niggas. Short niggas rule shit. For real, short niggas, that's all it was back in the day. And then niggas, anybody was taller than 5'8", they was looking at you as being a giant or some shit. I don't know. Serious niggas, man. Get the glasses. Not the piano jacket. Hold up. Alright, this Jim. They got killed up high rollers. Punching them fell on that body. And Naeem. Now you see Jim, they from they both from Frankfurt. They got the high top Gucci's on. They got the Gucci socks on with the G's on the side. My cousin Booney Waddy, he got the Gucci's on. The gold rings, the 2-finger rings and all that. They was up Frankfurt getting money. I remember he had that caddy. My cousin Booney had the red caddy with the white top. This one, B Street came out. That nigga had that shit when B Street came out. Them niggas was up there getting money when B Street came out. Yep, a Crush Groove. Was it Crush Groove? It was Crush Groove or B Street. That's when they first put coke up Frankfurt, man. Powder cocaine, I'll never forget it. I never forget when the police chased him through the projects and locked him up. Yep, he was out there hustling that shit in the projects, man. And only certain people hustle. You know what I mean? That's just crazy how, that was on a Saturday. I'll never forget that shit. This Richard Allen, hold up. That was Richard Allen, hold up. Let's go back, let's go. That was Richard Allen, Pentown. All right. This the Jeff Gant cousin. That's the boy Paul. Remember the picture I showed you with Richard Allen and Angelo on it and all them? Now they got a smaller picture. All of them was on that picture. It's a smaller picture. Doc ain't on this picture. This, the one that had Mesquite, the clothing line. He sold it to them Jewish boys. That's my cousin Derek who came home from the feds. He locked back up. He just kept calling me tomorrow. Man, you can see me, give me some money, man. You always showing that weed. You be buying ounces, man. I'm like, man, where you at? Yeah, I said, stop talking like that on them phones, man. Next thing they lock him up, right? Boom. Paul was getting a lot of money. See that big ass handball on his neck? Paul was always getting money. We went down Richard Island. He like 18 months older than the man, my twin brother. And them niggas getting money. Wearing that fly shit and all that. The shit we was stealing, them niggas going out there buying. The Vid Gant locked up for robbing the bank. Him and Jeff Gant, brother. You know what I mean? Brent Struck boy. I guess, allegedly, I don't know. That's what he locked up for. I think the Brent Struck dude died or something, some unalive or some shit. I don't know. Whatever. But I seen him before he went to jail on Germantown and Huntington. We was in a seafood place. We was talking. He's like, "What's up, twin uncle? What's up?" And then one of his nephews had got in touch with me on. It's like, "Yeah, my uncle told me if you want to know about Philly trenches, hockey raw, he didn't want to tell it to you. He the one got shot in jail in Holmesburg with the 25, and he sued the city, David Gant. Yup. Richard Island, man. At the midnight. Richard Island. I remember Derek caught that body and they locked him up. Came into my Joanne house while I was asleep and woke me the fuck up. Homicide. I snapped on them because they woke me up. Mikey started laughing. Them niggas getting money on Richard Island. I'm talking about these niggas always got. That nigga he was rich. Them niggas be rich down there in the project making all this money, and the only time they leave the project is to go downtown to go shopping. And they go right back down the project. And one thing about them, other than wearing like leather and clothes like that, they can have brand new clothes on. You can't even tell they got brand new clothes on. Because they don't wear it like it's brand new. Them niggas have brand new clothes on and be playing basketball in it, hustling in it, all type of shit in it. It's just a fashion. They just like, it's kind of, how can I put it? They wear it because it's fashion, but they don't give a fuck about it. Like taking care of it and shit like that. They just, yeah, I'm telling you, man. Richard Island, man. They have a bag of fucking clothes. Look at her with the fur around the hood. I don't know if that's Eddie Bauer with the fur around the hood, though. No, I don't think so. I think you got Eddie Bauer. When he got the Super Tims, when he got the Super Tims on, is that Biz Markie? I ain't really sure. Shout out to females with the boots, the Gucci boots, the Kanye boots. 80s was different, man. The 80s is different, man. The females, the style, the behavior. This is South Philly flick right here. You know what I mean? He was a Danville Supermax with my brother, Mikey. Always locked up with us. Yup, South Philly. Got the Gucci sweatsuit on, see? Got the Gucci sweatsuit on, the Gucci shirt. The niggas come to that at midnight. SP. And let's keep rolling. All right, now this the same boy y'all seen before. I said shot himself in the leg. That's him. David Gant in the back. Paul. Now Paul ain't got the handbone on this picture. This Elliot from 17th for Jefferson. They all got the link. Somebody linked chain, like linking them together, saying a gold chain. This big chip. He was in the wolf pack with us / low life. That's what's the Mazan again. They own the clothing line. It's like I guess a earlier version, probably 87. Elliot, man, he looked like Special Ed the rapper. Had the white, I think he had the black or burgundy Pathfinder. It used to be me, him, and my twin brother at all the club, USA Skating Ring, at the midnight, all the Jones, man. They killed Elliot, man. He was hating it. This was a takeover, but El was getting money, man. Johnny Sterling niggas get together, man. Like all these niggas was getting money back then, man. They all get together at the midnight, and cause they could have went to school. They could have went to Franklin High School, or they could have went to William Penn. That's the only way they can know each other. You know what I mean? Cause all of them throw that shit on, get the bitches and all that. You know? It's a class of fucking, yeah. You know what I mean? See, I know everybody because, man, Mike was all over the city. You know what I mean? How we know everybody. See the coat he got on the bomber with the fur around the hood. I mean, around the, the collar, I mean. I think these Germantown niggas. I think, I ain't really sure. But everybody in all the neighborhoods get together. But this, I don't know if this the old at the midnight, because you know the old one was on Cherry Street. And then it moved to Tempest Spring Garden. You know what I mean? Which was the spaghetti warehouse. But that was at the midnight. That motherfucker was down there, man. Think about it. We down Richard Island, right? Pentown and Richard Island is a couple blocks away from each other, right? But Pentown Project is closer to at the midnight than Richard Island is. But you could walk from Richard Island to the at the midnight. You know what I mean? We had a ball, man. I don't want to be on here too long, so I gotta go get my hair cut, y'all. Y'all know tomorrow I gotta go Got the what he got on the Warwich. Got the Warwich on. Well, it might be Eddie Bauer though, because Eddie Bauer had coats like this. You know, I remember Poo Poo, Joe, and Robbie had the leather Eddie Bauer. It was Eddie Bauer, right? Leather, black, with the fur around the hood. I was mad as shit. Because them niggas, because three of them, they all had it on, right? But, man, you know, see how tall he is? That's how tall Joe, Poo Poo, and Robbie is. And, man, Mikey, like, come, like, right to where his shoulders at. We hang with giants. You know what I mean? That's Richard Allen boy right there. That's said Sinatra. Said Sinatra. I remember my people's Tupi. That was in my original crew. They used to get money together, man, and cut hair and put barbershop on 17th and Susquehanna. But I know him from Richard Allen. You know what I mean? I made a video about him on my old channel. Said, get money. See, he got the Rollie on. They got a fucking Rolex on his wrist. It's a Rollie right there. It's 88. Rolex ring. Nigga used to have a Rolex and Rolex ring. Gucci's on. He had the Timbs on. You know what I mean? The thing about it, it's 88. We started wearing Timbs in 83. But we was going to Richard Allen in 87, hustling. Them niggas at Richard Allen was wearing them too. And 17th and Jefferson, 29th and Jefferson, 16th and Styles. You got the Gucci's on. I don't know if they Gucci's or felines. Female, that's the hairstyle right there, man. Earrings bring females out. That's the same boy right there. Said. See, he got this big ass chain on his hand. Got the Sergio Tini sweatsuit. The Rollie on. My Sergio Tini sweatsuit was these colors, but the sweatsuit was it mainly blue? It had green in it, blue and red in it, and had the high top green Gucci's on. I got locked up. I bought the sweatsuit out of City Blue, and I got locked the fuck up when I went up Glen Mills, and they sent me to foster camp. Had the Sergio Tini sweatsuit on the high top green Gucci's. Damn, yeah, man. I ain't had no hat because I used to wear the high top fade. I think this Paul from from Pentown. Can't really see his face. Look at her. She fly. See how the females be? Earrings, man. Earrings bring a female out, though. Look at them. With the onyx earring. I don't know. She got no earrings on, I don't think. Leather, brown leather. I remember when those jackets came out for the females. Look, I got the matching pants. Female be fly as shit back in the day, man. Coming out. JBM boys right there with the Sergio sweatsuits on and all that. I got the Fila sweatsuit. You got this tech sweatsuit on. This Mel from Richard Allen and Tim from 17th and Cumberland. Look at Mel, man. Look, we came out Richard Allen, right? This Doc cousin, when I just showed you at the long level one, this is cousin. This is Kev Hawkins, #2 man. Kev Hawkins was a drug lord, right? Now, man, Mikey used to always go down there and sell clothes and all that, but Mikey used to hang in his crib, right? His sister Connie used to like me, right? Back in the day. So Mikey wanted to hustle. So Mel got with Kev and let Mike hustle. And I used to sell weed on 11th Street around the wall. Yep. Get money with it. He controlled the weed, allegedly. Kev controlled the coke and the dope. I walked in this project crib one day. It was all this weed on the table. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life, man. Them dudes get millionaires down Richard Allen, man. Millionaires. Rest in peace, Mel. Damn. Tim's still out here. JBM boys right here. Same boy y'all just seen. With the boy had the Sergio Tini sweatsuit on, a Fila sweatsuit. I don't know if this is a Gucci sweatsuit he got on. It looked like it. He trying to show them rings. Look, you see him? He trying to show them rings. Niggas be flexing, boy. Back in the day, after midnight on them niggas. You gotta be somebody to go to after midnight. Y'all see my twin brother and that shit, man. Same boy again. That y'all seen with the Surgeon City sweatsuit and the picture before that. I don't know, that's Frog. JBM boys right here. Southwest niggas. See them hats they had on though? Y'all see them hats they had on? They was them bad boy joints. They came out like, I think they came out like 88. But I think the summer, but I remember the ski hats came out 88. I remember that. I mean, because that's a summer hat. So it came out in the summer. The summer of 88 and the summer of 87 was legendary, man. I mean, especially 87. 87 to me was a better summer than 88. 87 was a good summer. 89 was a good summer. 91 was a good summer. 93 I was locked up. Holmesburg. You understand me? 85 was a good summer. I was a young boy though. 12 years old. You know what I mean? My feet was wet already though, but when I got out there, y'all see my twin brother though. Let me show y'all that shit again. I'm gonna show you my twin brother again, man. So y'all can see the boy, Philly Street Legends, give him his props for making his channel. I ain't gonna lie to you, I think Philly Street Legends made their channel on YouTube. I think I might have inspired Lil Dre and them. Because they was just on Instagram. And they used to watch my channel all the time. But then they went on my page and put my twin brother picture on here. Which is right here. That's Mikey, man. You know, Philly Street Legends. You know what I mean? You can't put all these other niggas on here and don't put us on that. You know what I mean? We the twins, man. Big Ben picture on there by himself. He got a Serge Routini sweatsuit on. Drag, he known too. Yeah, Drag used to be with us. Jumping out the car with us, robbing them niggas on 12th and Dolphin and all that. Him, Lil Nell and all of them. Dark Skin Reg. You know what I mean? Yeah, them niggas, my little cousin Mikey and them niggas thick as shit on 15th and York. Back in the 80s. There was like 30 of them niggas. You know what I mean? Then he made Mikey walk up like, what's up, twins? You know what I mean? We know him. Fat Man, my cousin Fat Man. Rockstar. All of them. Smoke. All of them is out of that whole crew. That 15th and York crew, Cumberland Street, they all together. 15th and York and 17th and Cumberland, they all hung together. Because I used to be with them. You know, niggas go to jail, they hang together in prison and in the county. We on the other side of North. You know, we on both sides, though. You know what I mean? So me and Mikey was young boys in the trenches. 50, we 15 years old on this picture right here. 15. 15 years old. You feel me? And I'm on a home pass from Glen Mills. I took the case from my twin brother. We robbed the train and all that. And I got locked. We both got locked up. You know? Zoom in so y'all can see us, man. Look. Thorough, man. Eddie Bauer ski jacket. Mikey fucked the game up, man. We 15, nigga, in the club. Like, let that shit really sink in, man. 15, nigga. We the youngest niggas in this bitch. Them dudes behind us dragging. Them niggas older than us, man. Them niggas is grown-ass men. Them niggas own real estate out there in the corner. They got niggas hustling for him. Drag had like 30 niggas hustling for him, man. And they all move out for him. All that shit. Drag was that boy out there. Big Ben had my homie Desmond and them hustling for him. And all of that. Niggas had crack houses. Yeah. And they hang with us. And we 15. Let that sink in. How can these drug lords that got their own army, their own situation going, start hanging with me and my brother? Treating us like we drug lords. Character. Boldness. Thoroughness. Thoroughness. Just look at my face, though. And let it sink in that I'm 52. No makeup or nothing, nigga. 52. Got all his fucking hair about to get cut off. That good shit, nigga. King hair, nigga. Strength. About to cut down my strength. That's why we don't want to cut it. Niggas wish they can grow hair, man. I mean, niggas got money, but they ain't got no fucking hair. I mean, they ain't got no strength. Weak. 52. Looking like this. Come on. Come on, man. Rich. Nigga, I'm rich in looks, nigga. I'm rich in DNA. I'm out live these niggas. Yeah. We gonna see. 20 years from now, these niggas ain't even gonna exist no more. 10 years, they might not even be here. I'm gonna be around. Yeah. Give all my grandkids the game. I'm gonna give them all the game. They gonna be rich. Watch. It's like, damn, anyway, I'm still gonna still have a young ass grandfather. Damn, I tell my grandkids, yeah, you let them know you got a young grandfather. Yeah. And they watch my channel. Grandpa, why you say, Papa, why you say hello world? Yeah, though. My daughter thorough, though. And she about to have her own channel and all that. And I'm going to have her on my live. And I'm going to help her with a TikTok situation. I'm going to give her my TikTok channel. Take my picture off and all that. She's going to have that page. Boom. 3,000 subscribers. Followers. Boom. And she's going to take off. Boom. Yeah, dude, you can have that. Boom. And you're going to have this magazine and all this other shit that I'm doing for y'all. That's why I'm doing it. And it's for the youth and the homeless. Break everybody off. You know what I mean? You can talk to your kids. You can really help them. You can relate, and you can relate to the reality. I'm ahead of the game. They trying to do what I'm doing already. See, when you can relate to your kids and be a part of their reality as far as what's going on, yeah, I'm what's going on. I'm on the internet. We the new celebrities. Y'all the new ye stammies though. Don't y'all know that the celebrities out there that we watch in movies and all that, rappers and all that, they ain't even celebrities no more. Nobody watching them. They watching us. And the people that's watching us, like y'all celebrities too. Because y'all comments can travel around the world. 1 million people can see your comment. It's just one Indian channel. He's one of the biggest YouTubers in the world. Probably 100 million subscribers. And I say I like this video. I get 750,000 likes just because I like that video. Or I get a damn near 1 million comments. I said, okay. When I realized, I said, damn, I gotta go at the channels that's popping and get into them so they can watch me. The whole India damn near watched me because of that. When I had my old channel. What? Then I made the Kim Kardashian video and got over 1 million views, and guess what happened? Damn near everybody around the world, people from around the world watched it. 1 million something people from around the world watch my channel. That's a hell of an accomplishment. See, I'm on here just to make you think and reminisce. Just to make you think and reminisce. Not on here for money. That's how people get fucked up and go crazy and crash on these joints because they on it for the wrong reasons. I didn't crash. They took the channel because I was doing too much with somebody else's videos. Getting too many views too. So I said, okay, I'm going to do it a different way. I could turn nothing into something like I always do. Did it already. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it on the internet. Just imagine what people saw when I was doing it in the trenches. How I went in the trenches and turned nothing into something. Just come on now, I'm in a spaceship. Damn, how you get that? Damn, how you get all that like he never left? Exactly. You know why? Because I adapt to what's going on fast. Let's look at my baby brother, man. Look at my baby brother, man. 1988. I'm doing time. He went to Eddie Bauer's store, stole all these clothes. Hot, this your coat, this, that, and the third. I'm sitting in the joint doing time for his case. Because I went and got him. Woke him up. Come, let's go take some money, Mike. We get locked up in the process. He held us down. Thorough. A lot of these drug lords y'all see out here today that y'all look up to from Frankfurt or North Philly, some in South Philly, some in Southwest and West Philly. Some up Logan. Mikey or myself schooled them. Game some game. You know what I mean? And really said boom, because man, Mikey was in the streets before a lot of niggas was. That's why we so mature to be around older people. We in the streets before a lot of niggas. I got locked up, I was 2 years old. Y'all seen this shit. Y'all seen the video. Let y'all see that video real fast, man. Before you know what I mean? My mother, she was like, my mom said it. I ain't say it. My mom was like, yeah, they grabbed my son when he was 2 years old. Because I walked out the house trying to go to my niece's house 2 blocks straight up the street. What the police do? Grab me, take me to the police station. They must have knew. That's one of them babies that's part of the black mafia. I'm a black mafia baby. We live around the corner from the mosque, mosque number 12, 13th Susquehanna. We living on 12th and Susquehanna, but on Kelowna Street and back of the playground. Police up the street on 11th Street under the bridge, or on 11th Street. I mean, just what they doing. Here go the video right there. Lock me the fuck up. Hello world, I'm just here to make you think. This CEO Philly Trenches Hockey Brawl come at you live and direct with bonus. This is my aunt house. Here's the video. Show y'all. Smiley used to live at Black Mafia. Our culture like that. So my aunt always redecorated the crib. She 87 years old. My niece. African. I was on my way to her house. Just peep the video, peep the video. You know, my cousin used to play the drums for Patty LaBelle. Patty LaBelle, Gladys Knight, and Daryl Hall. He used to play the drums for Patty LaBelle, Gladys Knight, and Daryl Hall. He used to be with Telly Riley. As you can see, the gold album on the wall. Yeah. You know, my cousin right there back in the day. He used to play the drums for him. That's my cousin Michael. He the one with the chemist that cooked everybody coke up in the city. Went to college, UCLA, for a quarterback. White boy called him a nigga in the locker room. He beat the white boy up. He sold coke to Ike Turner and Tina Turner and Nelson. Give me a break. Because he know how to make fucking anything. Because he went to school for chemistry. He got a degree in chemistry. He got all the marijuana pots all around the crib. And this crib right here, back in the day. All that money they made in this crib. The Blue Notes, McFadden and Whitehead. The Black Mafia. Everybody used to go to this crib for the parties. I'm a young boy. My niece's mom, when she was back in the day, the first woman to work in a steak store in Pennsylvania, mine right there. It's my cousin Kenyatta. The one y'all hear, rapping D.O.D., this is Mom House. Family, you know, comes from money. Champagne ceiling, champagne walls. And this is in the heart of North Philly. You'll never see a North Philly house like this. Never. You might. She had a big ass fish tank and everything. Big time drug dealer looked out for their mom and all that. But mine always redecorated a house. And as you can see, these doors close. Every door closed. Take the skeleton key. Every door in their crib. All these doors. Rest view. They go to the front door. Up steps and all that. Even look. See that door? That door right there closed. See that door right there? That's my cousin Mike. He older now though. See that door? Not that door. That's a little mine. Hey auntie, just give us some history of the family. The front room upstairs got a zinc in it. Now the room upstairs got a zinc in it. A chandelier over the bed, a king size bed. It's doing nice. A zinc in the middle with 2 big ass closets. Big ass closets on the side of it. Yo, I used to take so many females in that room. Anyway, I'm about to let y'all know how I got locked up. Here you go, right here, look. Check it out. Check it out. That's how I looked outside. When I shot that boy, I looked outside. I used to have coke in that crib right there, too. Mine used to live there first, and then she moved across the street. But, yep, this house right here. This house right here was the house next to it was the crack house that I had, too. And down the street was, in the middle of the block, is the crack house that I had. Down the street, down this block right here, that's the block, that's the, where I had my crack house on this block. This house is a dream house right here. See that block right there? All the way down the street. That's the block I lived on, that next 100. I lived on that 100, not this 100, but the next 100. I walked out the house and was trying to come up these 2 blocks. And the police caught me, 2 years old, at the corner and took me to the police station. That's what I was doing, going to my aunt's house. But I really did get booked. Mom, how old was I when I went out the door? How old was I? I was 2 years old. What happened?
The police picked him up.
What they picked me up for?
Who are you talking to?
I'm making a video. I ain't live though. But I ain't
abandoned child.
I was 2 years old. I got out of the house, walked 2 blocks up, and they grabbed me. My mom came and got me out of the police station. 2 years old. I was out on the streets. I was. Wasn't I, Mike?
They had the cell locked.
They had the cell locked?
Yeah, they got the key and opened it.
Oh, my mom said they had the cell locked and they had the key open. I didn't know I was in the cell. I thought I was in a room. I remember said they had me in a cell. Y'all see that? Now, why was my mom lie? Just the house I used to stay in when I was on the run. I was in the trenches like that. Fully trenches. So, you know, this is the house me and Mike used to go to. We used to live in Frankfurt. We used to come to this house. 10 years old, spend a weekend, go around the corner, the 8th and Diamond, hang down there, spend that at my other aunt house, or go down left and north to the projects. That's where we spend the night over there. So when we meet a female and all that, we take them right upstairs in the room. Or in the basement. Yeah, though. The females say they ain't nice looking, and he got a nice looking crib I can go to. So, man, Mikey, another thing is, right, we was terrorized that whole neighborhood. They was scared to death of us, man, that whole neighborhood. Because we had 6 brothers. And all our brothers could fight, and they could beat everybody up. Think about the roughest, toughest nigga in the North Philly and in jail was Belango. And my older brother was 3 years older than him, and they was hanging together. My brother was like his big brother. My brother caught the homicide. Well, Belango told me that your brother sat on my homicide. So my brother did 18 months in jail for one of Belango Jones, one of his bodies, he said. I ain't know that. My brother Beans never told me that. Belango told me that. That's why Belango treated me like I was a little brother. Because my brother was a raw. And just imagine my brother and him went through something. He probably done beat me the fuck up or something. But instead, because my brother who he was, and my brother could fight his ass off, he looked out for me. I got on that phone. Way more phone time than boss niggas. The niggas that was drug lords. I was getting more time than niggas that was drug lords. Because it ain't just, see, jail's a different ball game. You know what I mean? Because in jail's about who you are, but also what you are. If you're a monster, you gonna own that phone. Everybody else gonna tuck their tail. I seen drug lords. Niggas, people that, inmates that people are afraid of, was afraid of this one dude. I used to love that shit. What? Yeah. And my homie Frank, Sutan X. Me and Sutan X was enemies on the streets because we used to go with the same girl. I used to come down on the weekends. He lived down there on 11th Street. The police locked me up at. Then we became like brothers once I got locked up. Because Mikey's name was ringing so much when he passed away. It's like when they see me, it's like, damn, they go Hawk. Because when my brother passed away, that shit hit the jails hard. Niggas was hurt. Niggas was hurt in jail. And them juvenile joints. Even staff members from these studies, and niggas was hurt because we was the twins. We was the twins of our city. We was like the mascots of Philadelphia. In the gangster underworld, like, so to speak. As far as like, we represented the trenches of Philadelphia. Like my logo, the beat up sneakers. You think about Philly, you think about me and my twin brother. So when my brother passed away, that shit hurt niggas. My mom was like, Moochie sent flowers, roses from Holmesburg. He's doing, Moochie, the one who was in JB. My mom, like, he sent roses from jail. My family was impressed with that shit. From prison. Because, you know, his girlfriend and sister was going with my twin brother. When she liked it, me, Mikey was dealing with her sister. But I was dealing with the niece. Yup, and she told me, my niece, Kia, told me, she said, I liked it you when my Aunt Alice liked it you. She said, I liked it you when my aunt liked it you. That's Moochie woman. So, man, Mikey, you can see this, look at the hat, the face, the complexion and all that. And this peep how I was in the trenches as a younger version of me. All the women wanted me and my brother. My eyes hazel too? What? And we throwing that shit on and we thorough? Good hair and all that. Females sizing nigga up. Like, damn, the nigga look delicious, like a meal. That's when you want to start having, when a female, you got 2 type of females. The females that just want to fuck you or fuck with you because you got money, right? And then you got the females that want to have babies by you. That's a different type of female. She ain't gonna tell you what she's trying to do. Ain't none of the 12 told me. The 12 baby moms. Ain't none of them tell me. I should have known. But you know, it's DNA. It's genetics. People want the best. When people go in the clothing store, they want the best clothes. They want the... You think of a female ain't young thing, but they want to give it a guy because he got good hair. They want babies because they want the baby to have good hair. Good genetics. I'm an athlete. I win championships in basketball, football. I'm fast and running. I beat everybody in running. First place in that gold medal. Trophy I left for Glen Mills, right? I'm an academic student, high academic. I got my GED, accounting certificate, all that. I represented myself in criminal and civil law, beat lawsuits without a lawyer, beat criminal cases without a lawyer, help people beat cases, me giving them advice, what to do, me being on the internet talking to the world. Just think about the genetics in that. My resume, my DNA resume. So I say to myself, I'm outlive these, I'm outlive a lot of people. Because I know they know not. I teach myself something every day. I brainstorm every day, yo. I don't really sleep like that because I'm going to be tired. I be thirsty for information. And I get it. This is a terrible thing to waste. You stop learning, you dumb yourself down. You devolve. You go to school, you stop going to school, you ain't gonna learn that shit. The shit you learn in school, you ain't gonna learn it. You ain't gonna know it no more. So you can't help your kid do no homework. But if you constantly read, you constantly focus, you constantly comprehend, you're gonna excel. That's why I have mercy for certain people. A lot of people are alive because I got mercy, because I got information. The more you know, the more humble you become, the longer you'll live. 52, 5 decades, I got 50 more in me. I got 50 more in me. 50 more. 50 more. You see that thing how it comes out though? That thing like, that's really real. It's not fake. Shit real. You understand me? That shit's real. You know, all you gotta do is a light. You ain't got, this is what? 5 pounds. 5 pound weight, man. You mean you keep that? You know why you gotta do it light? For cuts, not strength, cuts. But by doing that, you always gonna have a solid handshake. You always gonna have a solid, if you need to use this thing, you're gonna have strength behind it, man. All that's solid. All is solid. So push-ups and all that. So in case I gotta defend myself, I ain't gotta punch. I just push you real hard right here, on the shoulder, or just chop in your throat. You get too close. Chop you. I don't want to hurt you. Like a down, just chop you. You gonna go to the ground, leave you looking stupid. Walk over you and just, you mean, and send you there. You mean, but get your life insurance together first. My shit paid off. My life insurance paid off. 20-year life insurance. I outlived my life insurance. Gotta get a new one though. Oh, my lawyer. He sent me a birthday card, y'all. I've been getting him for 15 years. He my lawsuit lawyer. I always send people to him. Always. So if I need a favor, he take the case for me. I'm the one that, he give you $500 or $1,000 for bringing him clients. I'm sending 5 people, 10 people to him. Total probably 30 people I sent him. So he only 30,000 for real, but it's cool. But the thing is, you do favors for people so they can owe you favors. Lawyers. I know a few politicians too. Malcolm, we helped him get elected. He's down North Philly, down in 17th Jefferson. And my people up on Frankfurt. Showtime, little brother. Yep. City councilman. So I know, but I could run for mayor one day. Everybody in Philly know me. Everybody in Philly fuck with me. Then Hawk become mayor, he help everybody. If I wouldn't help everybody, then Hawk become mayor, he gonna help people. I'm helping him now. Hawk can help a lot of people, man. That police brutality shit, that'll stop. Nope. You don't gotta do none of that. You don't give a fuck if he ain't commit a crime and he ain't come across the radio. Don't fucking say nothing to him. Ain't no pulling them over. Don't pull nobody black over either. Let me see a ticket with somebody black name on it, your name, and you white, and you got a history of it. You out of here. See, go find another job, buddy. I'm saying if I was to run for mayor and became mayor, yeah, it should be real. There'd be no more homelessness in Philadelphia. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers have a house. All that full of shit out. No, find out who you is, just then third. This your crib. It's up to you. You want to keep it together, it's up to you. Have somebody come around every 3 months to check to see if the house is still livable and all that. Make sure they are. If they need food and all that, and just keep helping them. You got to do that. And you can raise the money so that can happen. You understand me? It's the way you do things. You know what I mean? I really think I can run Philadelphia. I really run it because I am Philadelphia. Yeah, I make sure barbershops and minimum wage, I make sure a lot of things be different. You know? Young boys wouldn't have to worry about, like young people wouldn't have to worry about peer pressure, having shit, and because I'll make it where as though sports would be so big in Philadelphia that if you play sports in grade school, you get paid. The Pee Wee League, basketball, football, track, whatever, you gonna get paid. Yeah, real money too. So you always had that sports in school. You always get paid, and then you'll love school then. And then the people that can't play sports, you'll get them a job doing something so they can make money dealing with the sports shit. So everybody get paid, and they always have money. And this shit can happen, man. Like, come on, man. Like, people don't think, man. Cause everybody ain't that sharp to be on them type levels, man. See, it ain't what you got, is what you know. It's not what you got, is what you know. You can have all the money in the world, right? And don't have the information that you really need. And don't seem like you got anything. And a person ain't got to have no money. But then the information he got and the way he utilizes it and the way he teach people to help them, that's power beyond money. I could break down this shit. You know somebody told me before on my channel? They told me that I helped them from taking their life. I helped them from they was going to take their life and I stopped it. From one of my, I don't know what I was talking about, but he said, I watched your video and I decided not to take my life because of something you said in your video. I don't know if he said that because, you know, hey, motherfuckers going on the internet, one nut ass nigga lying on me about every little thing he say about me because, you know, we talk about somebody I had proof. When I talk about somebody I had proof, boom, I showed it to you. Motherfuckers said I was smoking wet, which is PCP, right? However, that's a lie. I was taking Percocets, right? And I spent a lot of money on it, $600 to $1,000 a day, every day for 5 years, nonstop. Sometimes I had to borrow, like, yo, young, they knew me so much down J Street, they used to give me the shit up front if I needed it. Like 10 and 12 pills at a time. I'd be like, yo, I give you the money tomorrow or 2 days, that's it. And they back at it. Like I never stopped, like they tell you. So if I was come down there, drive through there, they wouldn't have nothing. My money never ran out. They ran out of pills though, several times, but I never ran out of money. You know what I mean? Like no bullshit. I was getting perks, 2 different scripts a month. So anyway, and I was controlling it because I was still fly, still get money, whatever. It's just that's what I like because it was prescribed to me. It ain't like I just got out there and started, you know what I mean? Like these niggas be out there just getting high and be fucked up and be depressed and start getting high and all that little dumb shit. I'm making $1,000. I'm up. I'm not worrying about the police at this point. You know what I mean? Making that type of money, worrying about, you know what I mean, that motherfucker sliding up on you with them 3 other boys was grabbing it. What? You know, when I got into the fold, I added, you know what I mean? Now you come into a situation and then you add your input to it. Now that shit just blossomed. That's how that shit went down. You know what I mean? Then I made a wisdom. It's an easy way to make money. Man, like, damn. I'm a genius in my own right when people saw it. I didn't even see it. I just was doing how I was doing it. I just seen the money and seen a lot of it. You know, before I even got on the internet. And it's not no lie. This is real shit. And when I see people hating on me and saying little shit about me, they really know the truth. They did their homework and they asked motherfuckers about me. But they gonna lie and say little dumb shit that probably make me snap and all that. But you can't make a nigga like me snap. You know, because if I was to snap, you wouldn't be alive. If I was mad at you. Being mad is an emotional state. Right? And you're not strong enough in the mind to get me mad. You know, only person get me mad is my mom, one of my brothers or something like that, because it's my family. And they words hurt more than anybody because it's family. But a regular nigga on the streets words don't hurt me like you. And then I find out you a nobody anyway, like, and then I find out something wrong with you, DNA wise, and like you don't know your hormones is fucked up. So that's why you don't even act like a man, you act like something else. So like, why would I even indulge in that? Not saying anything wrong with the gay community. I'm gonna tell y'all a story real fast before I leave. May 2000. May 2000. This is when I was catching them cases. I went back to jail with 4 open cases. 3 drug cases and 1 gun case. I'm in a holding cell, right? They did a sweep. This is Memorial Day weekend. It's like Memorial's Day. I got locked up on Memorial's Day. I get down to the police station around. This bitch is filled up, right? That's what they got me in the cell with. I might have talked about this on my old channel. They got me in the cell with, now mind you, this bitch is filled up. Like 3 or 4 rows of cells, like I'm talking about probably like 15 cells, 10 to 15 cells. And it's 4 rows of them, but they like in different rooms or something, but you can hear people talking and shit, right? 4 rows of them. And they got me in a fucking cell with all these trans, like these fucking, they prostitutes, but they men dressed up like women, right? And they must have raided some block and locked all them up. So I'm in a fucking holding cell with all these she-he's, right? So I'm like, damn, how the fuck am I gonna get out of this? Now, is this the first time? This, matter of fact, I already got locked up already. I got locked up for a drug case, right? And a case in Frankfurt, February the 1st of 2000. Now we in May. I'm thinking it's my 2nd and 3rd case out in court. So I don't know what my bail gonna be, right? So I'm gonna sell these people, right? Cause you know, you make bail, you get out. So you know, I'm out. I ain't go to the county and that. So I was only down there probably like 8 hours or something like that. I'm in the cell with these she-he's. So I asked them what they locked up for. I mean, or they might have been talking what they was locked up for. They locked all of them up at the same time, and they was hustling. They was out there prostituting, whatever, but they was out there selling drugs. And I was like, what? Yeah, they was out there selling drugs. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy, because I never thought that motherfuckers could be out there prostituting and hustling at the same time. Mostly you see females or whatever it is out there, like in the streets, like prostitute period, like a female prostitute. She's out there prostituting because she got a drug habit. Some shit like that, right? So it looked like they was on drugs, to be honest with you, right? And I'm like, then I thought, I said, because I've been thought this when I was locked up. That's when I first found out about it. In jail, the homosexuals, they don't go to jail. They don't go to bed hungry. They always have everything because I guess people cater to them, or because they really are thinkers like that, as though they run shit. They run the jails and they run the world, and they run the drug game. So I was saying to myself, when I was hustling up Erie Avenue, most of the people that's buying the crack was females. And if it wasn't for the females, niggas wouldn't even get rich off some of the drugs. A lot of niggas wouldn't even be all hooked on drugs because the women got them hooked on the crack. Because these dudes start tricking these females and falling in love with them and start to do what they do. Started to get high. I started to want to be like feel that emotion and be attached to them. And they become crackheads. And I was like, damn, they really run the world. They run shit, man. Like, for real, I'm a drug dealer. So I'm thinking, like, damn, making money. And I was like, damn, these motherfuckers. And they was downtown getting money. And right after that, that's what gave me the idea. Years later. And that's how I became a drug dealer down Center City. Because they was downtown, I think, somewhere in their art street somewhere, prostituting. But they was selling drugs. So when I started getting money, I started eating off my phone. I was hanging downtown, and they used to meet me downtown. And I'm like, damn, hanging down Center City, even though we used to hang down there, we used to boost. It's different from when you boosting, because you got to be sneaky and try to get away from the police, from you hanging down there selling drugs. And people calling your phone. Yep. That's when I realized that even though I was never like racist or discriminate against people if they got if they used drugs or if they was in a homosexuality or if they was gay. I never like passed judgment. Or if they was retarded or slow or something like that. I never passed judgment. It's just, if I'm just cool with everybody. It's like in high school. It was this girl in my class. She was like slow or something. She had something wrong with her a little bit. Me and my girlfriend Glenda, and her, we like in advisory classes, always talk to her. Like, be afraid everybody laugh at her, but I never laughed at her. No. I'm a man. I respect women. How dare somebody laugh at a woman that got an ailment like that, a disability? Fuck no. I used to make that girl smile every day when I went to high school. I was the man in high school. All the women wanted me. Now, I'm not lying either. Come on, why would I lie? Just look at me. No Diddy. Not no ugly ass nigga. Y'all seen my pictures when I was young. So you know I ain't lying about that. But this girl, I used to brighten up her day every day, man. I told her she was beautiful. I said, you look nice in them clothes. You know what I mean? There's females that I knew that was very pretty and had low self-esteem. On the phone while I was talking to my girlfriends and shit like that, trying to motivate them and all that, man. One girl I had, she got raped before, like she got touched before. I think by her boy cousins or some boys or something like that. She was younger. So Van's that pretty. She was really the prettiest girl in school. Linda was the prettiest girl in school. Her and Rafia, and I went with both of them at the same time. But Rafia said you got to make a choice between both of us. I picked Rafia because I was already intimate with Linda, and what I should have stayed with Linda. And left Rafia alone. Just that Rafia aunt was going with my old Zach. There was a drug lord up area when I was in that crack house hustling. She knew I was getting money. So she was more my speed, but I was wrong for doing that. That's the first mistake that I really learned a lesson from. Because I was wrong for cutting Linda off, man. She started messing with some nut ass nigga in the school and everything. I get suspended in class arguing with her and him. So he telling on me, the nigga telling on me, but they about to get her in trouble. I said, no, I ain't gonna do that to her. So I told the principal, just suspend me and let me take the blame. 3 days go by, I'm hustling up area, I'm making thousands. Come on, man. I'm making thousands, man. 2,400 in 8 hours I'm making. So damn it, they're making what? Damn it, 7,000 in 3 days. I go back to school with the mumps in my pocket. I'm leather Adidas sweats when I come through there. With that shit on through the hallway. She walking with the ball. As soon as she see me, she run out his arms to come to me. He sitting there looking stupid. Look at this nigga, I'm a boss nigga. You know what I mean? And he was getting money, but I didn't respect him because he told on me. A nigga told. We didn't talking about this shit. The nigga started telling on me. I said, no, because it led back to the girl. I didn't want in the conversation. I said, you know what, I'm going to just take this. Just, you know what I mean? Like I'm a G. That nigga was a nut. I could have fucked him up. But I was getting so much money doing my thing. I wasn't worrying about that little small thing. That ain't about that nigga. Fuck school, nigga. Yeah, like that shit hurt. You know what I mean? Shit, you ain't doing no nigga. You did me a favor, nigga. I'm out here getting money. You understand me? But anyway, I learned my lesson from that, man. I know I feel to have every girl to school look at you and run to you and screaming. I know how that feel. See, a lot of niggas talk that dick money, bitches on them shit. They lying to you. They lying to you, man. I seen the Jackson 5 and females chase them. And they used to run the car. I know what that feels like. Dang, I mean, I know what it feels like to have females screaming and howling and looking at me. When I go in the neighborhoods, when I go to junior high school, all that. Nigga lying to you, they tell you all the females in John want to make out junior high school didn't like, and high school, nigga. Niggas will tell you if niggas gonna keep it at 1,000, they say them twins had a lot of females. A lot of them. Pick of the litter. Now you go to Dunkin' Donuts, you get 2 glazed, 2 apples, 2 powdered donuts, 2 jellies. The pick of the litter. You understand me? Let me go get my hair cut. What time is it, man? Let me go get my hair cut. I mean, tomorrow I go get my license, copy of it because I lost my ID, and get ready for my trip. I'm going swimming in home, like, man. And my damn hockey roll took a trip for his birthday. Look good too, don't I? These niggas looking older and they sick. These niggas, the immune system tampered with. You know what I mean? The boy, take your shirt off, let y'all niggas know I'm healthy. Healthy, man. Nigga, healthy. Healthy stomach. Nigga, look good to be 50. Motherfucking 2. With the goddamn back on and goddamn. I'm back on. Light brights. My daughter got the light. Grandkids got the chinky. Alright, y'all, listen. I got y'all. See y'all later. Come on. Alright, y'all. See y'all later.